Hello everyone, I'm Miriam Isola, Clinical Assistant Professor and Program Director for Biomedical Health Information Sciences at UIC. This video is meant to welcome you to the course we're going to be working on for the next 8 weeks together, Transforming Healthcare Using Business Intelligence and Predictive Analytics. This course will explore the major transformation going on right now in the healthcare industry as they begin to move forward to becoming more data-driven. For several years now, healthcare has been in the process of transforming into a system that is more effective, efficient, higher quality, lower cost, and a better experience for patients. This transformation is very much driven by healthcare reform legislation and regulations, ARRA, meaningful use, and the Affordable Care Act. Many of you by now have heard of business intelligence and predictive analytics, data warehouses, and population health management. All of this is going on in healthcare right now. These initiatives are being undertaken by healthcare organizations today as part of their effort to move into the new phase of healthcare. This phase is more patient-centered, cost-focused, and data-driven. So, beginning with HIPAA and continuing on through the Affordable Care Act, healthcare has been slowly but steadily moving from a traditional model that is more medically focused to one that is more value-based, where we're looking at outcomes. This movement is partly due to the pressure caused to control healthcare expenses. We continue to see that as an issue in the news every day. They're continuing to escalate at an unsustainable rate, and so we've now reached the point where there is an urgency and a readiness to make some of these transformational changes. The new value-based model will be focused on wellness as well as curing illness. And the transformation will lead to new organizational structures. You may have heard terms such as patient-centered medical home or ACO, accountable care organizations. Some of the organizations you're working in right now may be moving in this direction already. These changes have really been starting to take place since 2014 when the Affordable Care Act began to be implemented, and they have continued to gain momentum. Health informatics has found itself squarely in the middle of this transition in healthcare, with our focus on transformation of data to information and knowledge. Over the past 4 years, the health and health sciences industries have been developing a growing need for informaticians with background in not only structuring and collecting data, but in using data. Now that data has been captured in EMRs and other devices and systems, how can we use this data? How are we going to get full value from these systems we've implemented and spent millions of dollars implementing? As other industries such as financial or retail, healthcare is now getting to the point where they are looking for ways to leverage their investments in technology. And there is a need for informaticists that have data analytics, knowledge, and skills. They also must understand how healthcare organizations are going about building their analytic capabilities. For example, how are healthcare organizations using business intelligence and predictive analytics? What tools, products, knowledge are they needing within their organizations? In this course, we're going to do quite a bit of reading. In fact, it may be more reading than you're used to in other courses. It's a very new subject and it's a very broad subject. I've condensed it down to 8 major topics that we will cover over the next few weeks. The goal of the course is to give you all exposure to these topics so that you will be able to intelligently discuss them and even participate in initiatives such as care coordination or population health in your current organizations. Or possibly, once you get out there looking for jobs after graduation, you will be prepared and ready to participate in health analytics initiatives. We'll be using 2 textbooks for the course, Spooner and Madsen. And I've added a couple of chapters from other books as well. I've supplemented these texts with many articles and videos. These are provided to give you more information, alternative perspectives, and to stimulate you to do your own research and bring even more new information to your written assignments and discussions. You will find that you don't need to memorize all of the information in these readings, so instead just focus on understanding the concepts and look for areas where you still have gaps in knowledge, so you can do research further on your own and bring them as far as your questions to your group discussion and get input from the group. Each week you will do a written assignment, which may be answering a discovery question or doing a case study analysis. Most of the weeks we will then have a 3-day discussion online. Since this course is a prerequisite for our health data science courses, we will also be doing a couple of short exercises analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data. All of these assignments are meant to prepare you for more hands-on analytics. So we are going to be going at a very quick pace, just so we cover as much ground as possible. You may not become an expert on any one area, but we will survey these topics and have some in-depth discussions about them. Although this course will not teach you how to be a data analyst or a data scientist, it will focus on how healthcare is incorporating business intelligence and analytics into their structures, their processes, and outcomes, and how they're working to build analytics capabilities. I hope you will enjoy the course. To me, it's a fascinating topic, one that's very relevant in today's world, and I think it will be useful to all of us as we continue our work in health informatics.